Hi, Phyllis here, southernfrugal.com. Well, we are in the parking lot of Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but anyway, I'm here to return the skillet. And I do have my receipt. And I was coming up this way anyway because I found a new not a new material store, but a store that sells fabric. And I didn't realize it was here, and I am looking, of course, for rayon fabric. Now, I'm really not going to order off the internet any kind of fabric because I need to be able to feel the texture of it for what I'm looking for. So, as a last resort, though, I would order it off the internet, but I'm thinking this store's going to have it. If not, I'm going to be real disappointed. Anyway, I'm going to take the skillet back in. It just things stuck on it, so I mean it just didn't do what they said it would do on TV. Anyway, we will see y'all maybe when we get to the fabric store. All right, we'll be back. All right, back in the car. They took the pan back. No one said one word. I just handed them the pan and the receipt, and the girl rang it up. I was in and out of there in probably about 3 minutes. I couldn't believe it. Apparently some other people have returned the pans too. So anyway, all right, we're on our way to the fabric store now. All right, we are at Hancock Fabrics, and look at that, store closing. Anyway, I'm going to go in. Maybe I can find some deals since the store's closing. All right, I had a hard time finding any fabric stores other than Joann Fabrics and Hobby Lobby, and Walmart sells material, and it's all cotton. No rayon whatsoever. All right, we're going to go in here and check. Okay, we might really be in luck. Look at this, 70% off. And this is, I can't read it through the screen, but 48% rayon and 52% linen, which would be very cool. Don't like the stripe, but anyway, I definitely found some rayon. And understand that everything in the store is 50 to 80% off, so I'm going to go back and look at the patterns. All right, I found 100% rayon right there. And let's see, it's $12.99 a yard, and I get 70% off that. All right, not super thrilled with that, but the fact that it's rayon means I'm going to get a couple of yards. All right, we'll be back. I'm keeping looking. I'm going to keep looking. Sorry. You have a phone call. Okay, here are my choices in 100% rayon that's washable. Here's one, and it's got kind of a, I don't know what kind of print that is. The next one is this one, which is kind of a tiger print. Don't like that one. This one is pretty loud. Oops, that landed right on my toe. Oh. Anyway, this is the other choice, and it's okay. It's kind of loud, but it's okay. And then the solid purple one, and I don't know about that one. Anyway, I found two that I feel like I'm going to get. That one, which I don't like that much, but it's 100% rayon, and this one, which is kind of loud, but I do like it. And so I think I found another area where they got linen and rayon, so that ought to be really cool. So I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to probably definitely get that one and that one, unless I change my mind by the time I get to the register. And then I'm going to go look at patterns. They're also 50 to 80% off. All right, we'll be back. Okay, here's the linen and rayon mixed. There's a stripe. And that might be all right for a top. And that's like $19.99, so we get a lot off of that. That is nice. And we got some solids in there. And we got this one. I already looked at that on the right side. It's a little too bold. Let's see. We got some polyester and rayon. Don't want that. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. This one's polyester. That one with the roses is 85% polyester and 15% linen. No, I'm not going to do that. So the only real choice, let's see, there we have 55% linen, and what does that say? 45% rayon. Let me pull that one out. Hold on. Oh, that one's really wild. Hold on. Oh. Sorry, y'all. Okay, that one is a little too wild for me. Just a little too wild, even though it would be very cool. All right, y'all, I gotta keep looking. We'll be back. Okay, these fabrics are made in India, and they're 100% cotton. It's probably going to be a thinner cotton, and I'm liking that. So we're just going to look. I don't know about plaids, but it's going to be a thinner cotton than normal, which will be cooler, of course. So I'm trying to get my finger under there, but hold on. Yeah, see, it's definitely thinner than like the regular cotton. So I'm going to pick me out a couple of these too. I'll have to get a little more than I normally would just to match the plaids. Or not. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so I ended up getting a pattern, and these are regularly, I think, $17.99, and it was $3.99. So I'm going to make that dress right there. I'm not going to make it quite that short, make it just a little longer, and I'm going to shorten the sleeves just a couple of inches. And the lady behind the counter told me this had been a really popular pattern, and that you really don't need a zipper. You can kind of like slip it over your head. So anyway, I was excited about the pattern, and I went ahead and got this stripe, kind of a dull stripe with blue and brown in it. I think that's the outside of the material. Anyway, it's linen and rayon. And then I got this one, not real crazy about it, but it was cheap. And then y'all already saw this one and the red one. And if I'm real bold, I might actually make a dress with the red one, because there's definitely enough fabric there. It's a little bright and bold, but I like it okay. All right, y'all, we will see y'all back home. All right, we finally made it home, and it was very hot, y'all. It was, I think, 87 or so when I went shopping. By the time I came home, it was 92, and now it's even hotter outside. So anyway, I got the material home, and now I've decided that I absolutely love the red fabric with the big, they look like poppies on there, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to definitely make a church dress out of this and a church dress out of this one. Now the stripes will be going up and down, and this one, the fabric originally was $17.99 a yard, and I don't really know how much I got. I got 70% off, whatever that is. And anyway, the stripes will be going up and down. It is 60 inches wide. This fabric is also 60 inches wide. And then I got these two are 45 wide, and just going to make two tops. Now I'm not crazy about this one, but it is 100% rayon, as is this one, and then this one is rayon and linen. So I know I'm going to like those as church dresses, and I'm just going to make them both the same. There's my sewing machine sitting in the floor. This has turned into my sewing room, I guess. So I'm going to make the dress like this one. And I had to get a 16 to 24 inch, 24 size, but I can cut the 16 down. And see, this pattern that I got the other day is a size 8 to 16, so this one's fine. But this one I'll have to cut down, but no problem. I've done that before. And I wanted to show you this fabric because this is an old bathing suit wrap, and I found it up in the closet. I thought I remembered having it, and back then I had a pink bathing suit, and so it worked pretty good, but we don't even do bathing suits anymore. So I thought I would make a top out of this one too, because it is also 100% rayon and it's washable. And here are the other ones I've made. Y'all, of course, have seen, oops, you've seen this one on the video. I've just got them hanging up in here. And this is the one I use the pattern for this one. And isn't it unusual how this pattern in this is so similar to the one over there? Huh, I didn't notice that. Yeah. Anyway, let's move back around. So I made this top from a top that originally looked like this. It was a peasant shirt. I don't like those at all, at least not on me. So I'm going to redo this one to look more like this one. And y'all have seen this little top. And then I made this one the other day. And if I had it do over again, I wouldn't have gotten the stripes. But there it is. I added that little thing in the middle of the front to give it a little interest. And I made one out of the flour sack towels. But then I realized after I'd completed making it that it's a little bit too see-through to wear somewhere other than around the house. And y'all have seen this one. I've worn that one in a video. And I think you've seen this one too. I actually wore this one with a pair of black slacks to church the other day. Anyway, I dropped another one. I've just got them hanging here because I wanted to show y'all what we had done. Now, for this particular, I keep putting my finger in front of the lens. For this particular one, I was very excited when I found this packed away up in the closet because it's 100% rayon, and I'm going to make a top with a high neck like that, but sleeveless. And so I'm going to need a lining to go around the edge of the sleeve and up here. And one time years ago, I remember making a top that it was all hooked together, and then you had to rejoin it at the top of the shoulder, and that worked out really well. It made a really neat looking top. So I'm going to use this old black blouse because the material's thin and it's kind of faded and got some grease spots on it. So I'm going to cut along the bottom of that and make the interfacing or the lining for the top, because the lining just goes around the armholes and the neck, and then it'll just hook in the back. Anyway, I wanted to just mention I would love to have recorded. The lady that checked me out said she had made this dress recently and she absolutely loved it, and she was going to make her another one. So I'm going to make the sleeves a little bit shorter, a couple of inches, and make it, you know, at least down to the top of the knee for sure. Anyway, all right, y'all, that's it. I am really tired of looking at material, but I'll feel real good about it tomorrow when I'm all rested. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye for now. Okay, it's not bye for now. I wanted to come back and tell y'all, I got the material. I think I said that in the car, but this is Hancock Fabrics. And apparently they're closing in a lot of places, maybe around the country, I don't know, but the patterns that are normally $17.97 were $3.99. And of course I ended up having to get a larger size, but I also know how to cut it down, so that's no big deal. And the material, some of the material was even 80% off. And they still had, you know, a pretty good selection in the cottons and other type fabrics. I just couldn't find a lot of rayon, like what I was looking for. But y'all might keep that in mind. Everything in the store, including the rack things where the material is held, were all for sale. It was amazing. So anyway, all right, for sure, I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.